Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you're on the cusp, please be sure to watch both signs, because I've had some people tell me recently that they've been following the sign they thought to be their birth sign, and when they started listening to their cusp sign, that they found out that their messages were actually coming to them from there. So you might want to check that out if you're born on the cusp. Okay, so all that being said, Aquarius, now onto your March 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here, Aquarius, is Ace of Cups, and this could be new love. It could be universal love. You could be feeling loved by people in the world, people around you. It could be a new love relationship coming in. It could also be a rebirth of some kind and a new beginning in a love relationship you're already in. I feel like big things are happening here. And it's like, it's under the watch or umbrella of something. And it could have to do with the planets, or it could have to do with your spirit guides intervening. I can't see what the big umbrella is here, but there's some bright light shining on it. So it either has to do with something planetary or your spirit guides that are influencing this, whatever big is happening for you. Something you're going to be doing is going to be sparking a lot of attention, and also garnering a lot of popularity and approval from others. So this could be in your own personal life. It could be the public. It could be, groups of people. Some of you need to retrain your mind or retrain your thinking, because you may have gotten a little bit off the path or off track. And it could be in love relationships where you need to reassess what you want in love, what you want to see in a love relationship you're already in, what you want to see in a love relationship that could be new coming to you. But it's like you have to do some reassessing and rethinking, because for some reason I feel like you've gotten off the track of what you wanted, or what you wanted before and what you want now has changed or become muddled or unclear for you. So I feel like you need some clarity about what you want and what your expectations are in love relationships. And that could be either whether you're single or already coupled. It could apply either way. Some of you are going to meet someone and you are going to have some interesting conversations with them. And it's like I'm hearing fine tuning. So this conversation that you have with someone may help you in a love relationship you're already in, or it could be someone new you're getting ready to embark on a love relationship with, or you could just be considering, is this somebody I want to be in a love relationship with? But some type of conversation you're having in March is going to address this. I feel like also if you have a public persona, that's going to be getting enhanced and developing, and you're going to have more, I'm going to say public appeal. I don't know how else to phrase it. Like your public appeal is getting higher in March. Some of you that are in a relationship that's been going on, there's going to become an understanding between the two of you, and your relationship is changing or going to the next level also. Next card you have here is Five of Cups. This is sadness, loss, and regret. Not all hope is lost, because there's still 2 cups that are upright behind the person, which means not all hope is lost, but there's some kind of sadness or regret or feelings of loss, which is always the case when 5s show up, or there's always some kind of difficulty. This card can also indicate you or someone you're connected to could even have a problem with alcohol. Not always, but sometimes this card does mean that. You may feel like you've put yourself out there, or done some things that you were hoping for a better return on an investment, or you put yourself out there emotionally and you were hoping for a better return than what you got. And you may also be feeling like you're concerned about time, like you're waiting, like you feel like things are taking too long. Maybe you feel like you're running out of time about something also. Some of you may actually feel like you have to give up something that you were hoping to see happen and let it go, and maybe choose a different angle or path. Maybe you've been on a certain trajectory or on a certain course of action, and some of the things that you were hoping were going to pan out haven't come to fruition, and therefore you have this regret. But it's actually a blessing in a sense, because once you let it go, you're going to be headed in a different direction, and things will start playing out and going in your favor once you make that shift, change, or move. One of the things is, Aquarius, your ideals and expectations are quite high. And because of this, it sometimes makes you feel in a regretful position. Because it's very difficult for people to meet up to your standards and expectations. Or your ideals are high. You have a lot of idealism, and it makes it difficult at times for you. Some of the things you need to do, you do need to get some things organized and some things cleared out, because there is some muddled areas of your life where things are like, need to be more cut and dry, crystal clear, clean slate, clear pathways. So you have to do some, soul searching, cleaning house. If anything in your life if there's an area that's not in order, it would be wise for you to get it in order in March. Like getting things straightened out and organized, or any area of your life where you're like, I don't understand this part, or I don't get this, or this is unclear to me, or I need more information. March is a good month for you to get those things cleared up, so you feel secure in those areas. Now, the next card you have is the Tower. Now, the Tower could be a fight, an argument, a breakup, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship. It could also symbolize an end of an old regime, so a new regime can begin, an end of an old paradigm and way of being or thinking, so a new paradigm can begin. It could be some kind of spiritual enlightenment or awakening. Sometimes this could be a fire, or something that happens damaging to a property. Sometimes this come up with the Tower. Some of you are witnessing something that's going to fall apart, and you're going to have to take a step back and reserve and analyze the situation and figure out how you're going to sew this back up and tie it back up and get it back together again. It could be situational with other people. It doesn't necessarily mean it's something disruptive happening to your personal stuff. It does feel like a bit of an argument where there could be some kind of bitter dispute, because I hear words coming out. Like, you could be telling people, you could be the Tower here, where you're like saying, you know what, this is the way it is, or this is what I think, or this is my opinion, or this is what was the injustices, or what was done wrong. But it's like, it does feel like a bit of an argument here for some of you. It does. And there's going to be some people that are not going to like what's going on, not like what's being said. And you, if anybody's being accusatory or negative to you, you're going to have to put them, set them to rights and tell them what's what, your perspective, your view, your angle. You don't have to listen to what they're saying to you. Just because other people are perceiving something in one way doesn't mean that they're correct. Possibly you're the one that's correct. So you're going to be standing up for yourself, standing your ground, pointing out things that are injustices and unfairness. That all comes up here with this Tower card for March. Yeah, I do pick up anger and rage, and I also hear that you're not going to get pushed around or backed into a corner. You're not going to allow that to happen to yourself. So that's good news that you're standing up for yourself. I don't like it that, I'm an Aquarius myself, so I don't really like this card, and nor do I like the Five of Cups, but I have to be honest with you what I get. So I feel there's going to be some kind of argument, disruption that you're going to be facing or having to deal with in March for many of you. And I feel like you're not going to listen to gossip and hearsay either. And if that's going on around you, you're going to get yourself out of that situation, because I get that you don't want to be part of that gossip and hearsay anymore. The card you have next, you have an up and down reading here. You have the Star next. So you had Ace of Cups, then you had the Five of Cups, then you had the Tower, now you got the Star. This is spiritual blessings. Answered wish or answered prayer. You're going to receive incoming news and incoming information that's going to make you very happy and helpful to you. Some of you are going to have some kind of promise of some kind of money or deal that's going to come to you. So that's what I feel like some of you receive notification of this. Some of you may even get some kind of deal or arrangement that may make you consider moving. Or selling a property, because I do see some of you taking things and packing things up in boxes and possibly moving them or putting them in storage. Some of you may get some kind of offer or opportunity to show off your talents, your knowledge, your insights, your inspirations. And this is good news for you. You're going to be happy about this. And this is going to take you out of a feeling of like isolation or anything, anywhere in your life where you had felt stuck, like something had been stuck, stopped, or stalled. It's finally gonna, it's moving forward now. And the Tower could also be symbolic of this shift and change and something moving forward as well. For some of you, the Tower is an argument, but a breakthrough where you're going to stand your ground and say what you have to say. Some of you, the Tower is what's coming up in the Star, which is you're getting some kind of opportunity that's like your life's getting shaken up here, and it's going to breathe new life into your life, where you finally get this like lucky break or opportunity comes in with the Star, and it may cause you to have to move, some of you, or at least get rid of some things or pack up some things and put it in storage, or to move or get rid of it. And I feel like this is actually happening for you, and my guides are saying jolly well good timing. That was kind of a weird message. Funny how they said it. I feel like it's because on the heels of the Five of Cups and the Tower, it's like jolly well good timing, like they said. So your next card is Justice. This could be dealing with the court system, legal documents, lawyers, court papers, the justice system, judges. If it's not law or legal, it could be something that was unfair or unjust in your life will now become fair and just. it's like you're going to have to decide what you're going to do, what you're going to agree to, and what you're not going to accept or agree to. And I do feel that many of you, this does have to do with legalities. It could be to sign a contract about a deal. What are you going to be willing to agree to or not? Like, so you could be doing reviewing of documents. If it's not a legal contract or deal, it could be some legal case or settlement that you've had pending or that pops up for you, and you're going to have to agree what are you going to agree here or not in a legal sense, in a legal case. It's either a contract or a legal case. In a way, you really have the ball in your court and you hold the control, because I see you Aquarians are going to know what you want and you're going to know what you want to do. And a lot of things to do with the law or what's being written is on your side, because it's like you have the rights. That's what I'm hearing. It's like your rights, or you have the rights, and you're going to know what you want to do and you're going to know what you don't want to do. You are going to talk to people that are going to help you with this, and some of it and the onset may be a little puzzling to you at first, but you will be consulting either people in the same field or lawyers or both, where you're going to get really well educated about whatever this is going on here for you legally. That's going to help you if you have any areas of confusion about what's being presented. You know, think this through really carefully, and before you sign anything, don't hand over your rights to things too quickly. So don't be so eager, like if this is a great opportunity for you and you're like, oh yeah, I want to get on board with this, this is going to be great. Don't be too quick and too eager to sign your rights away. Think about that. So, you know, whatever time they give you to decide about making this contract or deal, or if it's a legal case, how long it takes, you know, whatever the maximum time you have to answer in, I would utilize that entire time period before you sign your name to anything. I do feel it's going to go in your favor, because I get the feeling my guides are talking about you walking away a winner here. So whatever you do decide, I feel like you will make the right decisions. This could occur for some of you around the 18th, 19th, and 20th of the month of March. But remember, Mercury is in retrograde during that time period. And if you can wait till later on in April to sign anything, I would wait till then. Wait till Mercury in retrograde has passed, and if you can wait till the shadow of it has passed as well. I don't know the exact dates of Mercury in retrograde. I didn't look it up before I did this recording, but I believe it starts on the 5th or 6th, and it goes for 3 weeks. So keep that in mind when any legal cases, if you have to go to court or if you need to sign any legal documents or paperwork, I would not sign it during the retrograde period, if at all possible, because there could be a reversal, or you may regret or wish that things could be changed after Mercury goes direct. So please keep that in mind with any legal cases or documents you have to sign. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested, Aquarius, in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you additional psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for the month of March 2019, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the March 2019 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. If you would like to get them by going to my website, you can get them at www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu and look for, they're probably going to be the first video series at the top of the page. You look for those psychic crystal readings for March, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you have not checked out the Big Love readings for 2019, psychic tarot readings for singles and couples in the same video, you might want to check them out. They were pretty dramatic, and my warning is to you, if you're on the verge of a breakup with a significant other, your sign may have had that come up. A lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but almost half, or at least 4 or 5 of the signs did have, in the couples portions, breakups came up a lot, and I do believe this is because of the January 21st eclipse. The couples had some really fascinating and kind of surprising information as well. And some of the signs that are the singles, it showed up like they were getting over somebody and then meeting somebody in this year of 2019. So you might want to check those out. I pulled 4 cards for the single people of the sign from the Taramuka Tarot deck, and I pulled 4 cards for the couples of the sign from the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and then each of the couples and the singles got a card for each from the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle cards for each of the signs. So they were quite long and really had a lot of information. So if you want to find out about love in 2019, you could access those videos by clicking on the other link below this video. In the Show More section, click on that link and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo, or get them on my website videos page and look for that heading, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I wish you absolutely amazing March, Aquarius. You look like you have an interesting one. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.